here I am up at Tizzy. I had everything. Everything except one last piece of NBC gear, the pants. This was a long journey that started all the way back in Turbo where I spawned in and the first thing I picked up was a Longhorn. This was going to be a blessed start. I found guns, I found food, I found just about everything you could imagine. Gear, more gear, a beer, remember that beer, and more guns. I just kept finding stuff. And I was going to need that luck to continue if I was going to accomplish my mission this time. And that was to collect all the NBC gear and get into the static toxic zones on vanilla DayZ. Not an easy accomplishment, but my luck continued with finding a pumpkin patch. Of course, I replanted the pumpkins I took. I found my first piece of NBC gear at the medical in Svetlogorsk. I hit the fire station in Chernarus Polyana, the hospital in Novodmitrovsk, all the way to the summer camp near Kamensk, where I really started to find some good loot. And the luck just kept coming with the finding of a military convoy at that summer camp. There I found an AK-101, no mag, and also the sweetest pair of NVGs that I ever saw. My god. Feeling that the luck would never end, I pushed into Kamensk military base. And I was right. I found a head strap for the NVGs. Now the night would hold no terror for me. I continued looting and found a VSS with a mag and lots of bullets. Things were looking real good. Then I stumbled across tons of dropped loot. I had just about everything, and those sweet boots to go along with my NBC suit. Yep, the luck just kept coming. I couldn't believe it. I sorted the loot and prepared to move deeper into the map. I finished up looting Kamensk military base, getting myself a nice plate carrier in the process. I had stashed my AK-101 because I didn't have a mag, hoping to find one. This proved to be a mistake. It was a very narrow escape. I threw on the gas mask to keep from getting sick and managed to get out alive. I stumbled across a police crash where I found a long-range scope and an R12 shotgun, and then it was on to Tizzy, where I found an AKM, a drum mag, and a landmine. No. Oh. I was fine. Yeah, I was fine. I chased a heli crash, not much there, and I found an SV98. Finally, I had all the gear. All the gear except one pair of pants. Which brings us where we are now, in the middle of Tizzy, searching for pants. And we'll take up the story here, because this is where things get really interesting. I started to expand my search, going to the radar dish. Again, no pants. I had to live in Tizzy. Cook, eat, drink. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but I was getting frustrated at not finding what I was looking for. I even expanded my search and went down to the medical at Sinistock. Still no NBC pants. On the way to the medical at Novaya Petrovka, I came across a train crash.
Oh my god, it is.
These are so rare. I was sure to find NBC pants here. Right? Unfortunately, no. At Novaya Petrovka, I hit up the medical there. Still no NBC pants. What? But I still had to survive. And finally, I heard some things happening. Surely these people had the pants I needed. And I was gonna find out. The shots were coming from Pobeda summer camp. Wouldn't that be a cool snipe? Through the window. I'd been there earlier on my way to Tizzy, but it was time to check it again. There was a medical there as well. I went on the east side of Tizzy and worked my way around to the north side of the summer camp, just beside the medical building. And here's what I found. Everything about this gun sounds awesome. Could have had a friend. Oh, I was eager. Eager for pants. Maybe a little too eager. Oh yeah, he could have got me. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Don't even know where that fucking came from. Fuck, there's no way out. Oh, I see him. Fucking see him. Done, buddy. Surely this guy had to have pants, right? You guys didn't have any of the fucking shit I needed. Damn these guys. They should have known that I needed NBC pants. I mean, come on. Fucking hell, this gun kicks ass. Anyway, I looted the medical nearby, and still no sign of the elusive NBC pants. Would I ever find them? Fuck, they looted this already. Well, maybe they weren't going for the gear that I was going for. One last search of the bodies and it was time to head out. Bottle I can use. And so I continued my search for NBC pants. Although I didn't find them, whew, I really enjoyed that encounter. I really, really wish they had the pants I was looking for. Don't we all, Johnny? Damaged my fucking plate carrier, those fucking bastards. This gun though. And also, it was finally time to enjoy that victory beer. Do you remember back at the beginning? Yeah, that beer. I literally been holding on to it this whole time. And now was the time. Victory beer. I've held this for so long. Cheers, guys. I guess we're going back to Tizzy, but our adventure doesn't end there. Time for another heli crash. Now somehow I'd gotten turned around, and the heli crash was not where I'd expected. But was kind of a good thing, because while I was searching a different area, I realized there were other players, and I had to be very careful. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's the heli crash. I managed to find it, but decided it would be a good idea to sit at a safe distance and observe for a little bit. Come on. Get it up. $700 yards. I took my time getting into a good position to observe. Yep, somebody had already been here. And they had my NBC pants. I knew it. There they were. And they had my pants. Oh shit. And these guys didn't even look like they were shooting. No. I skirted around to the west side of the heli crash, and I needed more stamina because the rain had just depleted mine. So I dropped all my NBC gear in a backpack by a tree, so if it came to fighting or sniping, at least I'd have some stamina. But search as I might, I could not find any sign of any players anywhere. I have no idea where they went. Just gone. There were signs they had been there. There were dead zombies. There was even a sheepskin. I mean, come on. And they had my pants. Well, fuck. No dead bodies, no players, and no NBC pants. I grabbed my gear and thought it'd be best to head back towards Tizzy. But first, since there was nobody around apparently, I thought I'd check out the heli crash.
Come on, pantaloons.
Pantaloons. Damn it. Maybe they weren't collecting NBC gear and they left them behind. But apparently
Now
not.
I know.
Time to head back to give Tizzy another loot. It had been quite a while since I'd been there, so I figured maybe some NBC pants had spawned in. Seeing dropped fruit usually means there's another player nearby, so I figured the people that I saw at the heli crash had at least come this way. And there you have it.
Fuck it, let's chase shots.
Off I went expecting to find players, hopefully kill them and they had the pants I need. But DayZ, it always has other plans. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. No. Shit. This is fine. I'm fine.
I don't know where he is. No. Bad bear. Bad bear. Bad bear. Bad bear.
Oh, fucking hell. No. Oh, good old DayZ. I didn't find what I was looking for.
Damn it.
But man, was that ever an epic journey. A brilliant start, a convoy, a train spawn, a police crash, 3 heli crashes, an awesome PvP encounter, and top it all off with getting mauled by a bear. Maybe next life, I'll find the NBC pants I was looking for. But until then, guys, Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the coast.